Say hi, Peeky. Hi, Pika. Today, I'm making ramen. I realize not everyone knows how to do this, especially if you're a lonely little like me who stays home violently coughing during the summer and needs food to eat for lunch because my mom is at work. So, ramen. I love ramen. Ramen's great. So, I'm going to teach you how I make ramen. Me specifically. So, I like saucy newts. Spicy, creamy chicken flavor, I guess. My mom just brought that home one day, and it was delicious. I love it. It's amazing. You can use whatever pack of ramen you want. I don't care. There's so many nice flavors out there. So, what you need, one pot. Could be a saucepan too, I guess. But like, I use a small pot. This is a strainer for straining the pasta. You'll see why. You'll see why. Spoon for stirring ramen. Obviously, a bowl and a fork. If you want chopsticks, I guess you could use that too. But I just eat it with fork. And then ingredients. Ramen. It comes with the brick and the spice pack. Butter. Or just butter-like substance. Doesn't have to be real butter. I don't care. And shredded cheese. I like mine with cheese. Okay. Pot. Fill with about like halfway with water. Halfway, a little less than that. Water. Put it on your stove. And turn your burner on high. I always put a little salt in it just to help the water boil a bit faster. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Yeah. Obviously, step 1, boil water. Get your ramen pack. Open it up. This is also useful for holding your spoon while your thing is cooking. Obviously, take the spice pack out. And I just set the brick of ramen on top of the pack, so it's ready. You can't see it, it's behind the pot. And then the spice pack. Lovely spice pack. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Scissors. You need scissors to open it. Put the ingredients. Remember, the order of operations, very important. When it's boiling, it's pretty simple. You just pop the ramen in there. Not that hard, not that hard. And my ramen says to cook for 5 minutes. So, I cook it for 5 minutes. Read the directions on your package. It's important. It'll tell you how long it takes. If you're using like top ramen, that takes like 3 minutes. Other ramens could take longer or shorter. Who knows? Alright, so come over here, you. So the water's starting to boil, right? Hey, you can tell it's starting to boil. Pick up your brick. Wait till it's all good. Yep, there it goes. And then I put it on the edge and let it slip in. You take your spoon, and the brick's too big, so just shove it in there. Get in there. I gotta put you down for this again. Also, turn the heat to like a 6. It really depends on your stove. It's like medium heat. Put it to medium. Come back over here. Then take your ramen and dump the crumbs in. All right, now that your ramen's in there, it should be boiling. Just take your spoon and push the brick down. Push it down in there, and you'll feel it start to get soft around like a minute in. I just used my clock timer. It's 12:33, so at 12:38 it should be done. So I just keep poking it to break it apart. You'd see it's kind of coming apart in different places. It's coming apart at the seams. Just keep poking, and then once it gets broken apart enough, you can kind of like go back and forth like this with the spoon, and that'll start to kind of even it out a bit. So this way that the ramen is all spread out in the water so it can cook nice and even. Now, remember, just pop your spoon on your ramen pack. So then, like I said, mine takes 5 minutes to cook. So we're gonna wait another 4 minutes to cook this ramen. It's pretty simple. Just kind of keep stirring at it every couple minutes. I say every couple minutes, just like, I don't know, poke and prod at it a bit. Remember, stoves are hot. Don't touch the stove. Be careful, don't burn yourself. Don't be dumb, like me. Now, yes, is this an art channel? Absolutely. Am I making ramen on it? Yes, I can do what I want, it's mine. So, remember your strainer. Also, very important, this is the sink over here. Remember, make sure your sink does not have tons and tons and tons of dishes in it. Do your dishes, kids. If your right hand's the dominant one, if you're right-handed, you hold the pot in that hand and the strainer in your left. If you're left-handed, you hold the pot in your left hand and the strainer in your right. I'm right-handed, so I hold the pot in my right and the strainer in the left. I don't know. Straining tips, man. And remember, straining it, the steam is hot. It might burn your hand, so strain it slowly. It's 12:38, right? So your pasta should be looking like it's expanded, like it's nice and juicy, like this. So, spoon down. Remember, first step, stove off. Then, I'm gonna set you down over here. Pot in dominant hand, strainer in other hand. Pour the water out, just slowly. Steam is hot. And then you kind of take the pot, put it to the edge, and then dump it across. You go this way, like that. And you just bounce it up, down, till there's not many water droplets in there. Now, you may ask, hey, idiot, why are you draining the water? Well, that's what the butter's for. I don't know, the butter just kind of makes it tastier. Oh, I'm filming myself. Oh, okay, there we go. The butter makes it tastier. I like it with butter instead of using the water to make the sauce. So, now you have your pot of ramen. This is a little wooden pot holder. What we do, sauce it up. First, butter. I usually just take my fork, because I'm going to eat that anyways, and use that to put the butter in. And then we have our sauce packet, and then we have our cheese. So, like I've just lined it up, it goes butter, sauce, then cheese. You know why? because when you're mixing it, the cheese makes it super sticky and will make it super hard to mix if you add the cheese before the sauce. And then your ramen won't have even sauce. You're getting held down by my pop socket, this can of salt, by the way. Fun fact. Okay. So, take butter, and just scoop some, just drag it across. I usually put like 3 scoops, 2 to 3, and then just take fork, get all the little extras. It's more like 2.5. It's like that much. So you put like that much butter. Then stir it up. So hold the spoon like this, and the pot like this, and then stir. Sometimes the pot likes to move. You want the pot to move though. Don't let it move. You're holding the pot hostage, okay? The pot is your hostage. And you just mix in the butter until it's nice and coated like that. Like that. Okay. Now, sauce packet, skizzers. Now, you can add as much of the seasoning as you want. I usually do like 2/3 to 3/4. You can put the whole thing, like my sister, Shadow, makes it differently. She puts the whole thing and puts like some salt and pepper in it. However, I don't like it that spicy. I like it more cheesy. So, add in as much of the spice packet as you want. Now, that's like as much as I usually put. You can see that, right? Yeah. And then again, stir. Make sure you get it through all the pasta. This goes for any seasoning. Your ramen doesn't have to be spicy. It can be just regular ramen. And you want to make sure it's nice and even. I know with top ramen, the seasoning gets all clumpy, which sucks because I made that mistake before, and I have a seasoning clump. It was absolutely disgusting. Don't do that. So, once you mix it in nice and good, just like that, you add your cheese. I use sharp cheddar. You put any cheese you want in it. Some people put like cream or milk in it to give it more like a sauce. I don't do that. I don't like my ramen liquidy. I know some people do. But yeah, usually put like that much cheese. Now, this is really important. You really need to hold this thing hostage because now you mix it, but it's gonna start getting sticky. So, it's gonna start clumping. This is normal, okay? Just break it up, the spoon, back and forth. Keep going. Tap it off. Keep going. Make sure your cheese is nice and even. This usually works for that. All right. Well, it's about done. Looking good. Right? Then, of course, take your bowl. You can see that, right? Take your bowl. And then just take the spoon, push the ramen into the bowl. Unless you want to eat it out of the pot like a psychopath. But, like, you could do that, I guess. If you want. And I usually just put the hot pot either back on the stove pot or on the back burner. The one burner I did not use to cook the ramen. Don't put it on a hot burner. That'd be dumb. Just take your fork, scrape off all the good stuff. Your fork might have butter on it. It's okay. Just mix it in. And all ready to eat. All good. All right, I hope you like my ramen tutorial. Look at that. All good. All right. Bye, Chaos Gremlins. I promise I'll post something art on here. I gotta figure out how to get myself good speed paints.